Okay, I think we are live now. Let's double check.
I have the spinning circle of doom on my phone.
Yeah, it'll take 20 seconds. Looks like we're live
All
again.
right.
Yes. Sorry about that. We had no sound.
Thank you for telling us, those of you that put it in the chat.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do that again.
Well, hey. Welcome to Tone Wars Sunday Night Edition. I'm Carrie. This is Jarrod.
What's going on, everybody? Sorry about the little snafu there. Yeah, we had to start a little later tonight because we had a change of plans on some things that we were going to do. But we're here. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna pass it over to you,
Okay.
Carrie, and let you kind of describe,
Sure.
well, just go ahead and take the floor and say what you're going to say.
Absolutely. So I'm sure everyone has heard on the news about the shootings in Oxford High School, Michigan, and it is my community. My kids do not go to Oxford schools; they go to the next community over. But all of our shopping and restaurants and stuff are done in Oxford, Michigan, and I don't personally know the victims, but I have friends who have children that know the victims and have been greatly affected by this. Their security and peace has been ripped out from underneath of them. Their school is a disaster. It looks like a war zone in there. Their teachers and administrators and everything are scrambling to figure out how to do the rest of the year. And the community has really come together to figure out how to heal, how to begin again, how to move on from this. And we wanted to do our part, our small part. Hopefully we'll have a really good turnout tonight on the show, but we want to donate all the super chats that you guys donate tonight. We're going to donate to the victims' families. There's 4 that actually passed away, and then there's several that are still in the hospital and have been wounded. And so we will show you next week, we'll show you the receipts so that it's not like, we're not going to pocket the money and take off with it, but we'll show you guys the receipts next week of where we've donated the money. But it's definitely been a somber week around here. The Meijer store that you heard about on the news that shut down the day of the shooting so that the kids had a warm place to stay is the Meijer that I do my grocery shopping at. And I work for mental health, like a therapy clinic in the office, and our therapists are drained this week with all of the extra that has come in. And I'm so thankful that I work in a place like that can help and professionally help. But I was saying when you couldn't hear me that there are businesses, local businesses that are like salons and some different places. They're not open on Sundays and Mondays, and they've donated the space because there's therapists and crisis counselors that are coming in even from out of town and need places for groups to meet, to do some group sessions and stuff. And I just think of how wonderful all of that is. And even though I'm not licensed and trained, the small bit that we could possibly raise tonight for them and their families, I know would be greatly appreciated. Their funerals, I'm sure they're going to be this week and starting off. And my oldest is in 8th grade, about ready to go into high school next year. And I didn't think I was going to be emotional about it, but my kids have been off school because of copycat threats since last week. We didn't have school on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and they shut it down again on Monday. And I know everyone is working so hard behind the scenes to pick the pieces up and put back together some semblance of normalcy, and it will be a new normal. It'll be a new normal. I'm sure that there'll be a lot of virtual school options again this year, but people will need to see each other. They need the socialization to heal. They need to see each other. And I'm just so thankful for the helpers. I know on Facebook this week, the meme wasn't a meme. It was, well, I guess it was. It just wasn't a funny one. It was the Mr. Rogers, and he was like, when he was young, he would tell his mom when bad things happen, about how scared it was and how scared he was and had anxiety about it. And she would just say, look for the helpers. In every terrible situation, there's always helpers around. And I'm so impressed with how the community has come together and the helpers have stepped up and just want to do our part and be there for them.
And we have an amazing community here.
Yeah. You
and
too.
yeah, we do. We have an amazing community here, and I guess that's what we're doing is we're looking for the helpers in our community. This isn't it to pressure anybody. We understand everybody has financial, situations that don't allow them to do such things, but prayers are also powerful and, stuff like that. But like Carrie said, we want to donate all the super chats to this tonight. Also in the description of this video, if I did this right, I hope I did, there's a PayPal link.
Okay.
So if you want to send money via PayPal, you can do that, and I will pass that on to...
That way YouTube fees won't be taken out.
Yeah, because YouTube takes 30%. So I will match that 30%. I will... Yeah, it's the least I could do. I'm just trying to keep it together here. I didn't think this has definitely affected us. Not in a direct way like it has. We definitely don't want to put ourselves in the same level as the other people here. But you see this stuff on the news and in other states, and you
feel bad, but
you do.
Just
it's
not the same.
Yeah, it's like when an earthquake happens in California. You don't feel the shakes. You just go, wow, that must be awful. But you don't feel the rumblings, you know, and you don't feel all your stuff shaking in your house. But this happened so close to home, I mean, that we felt it,
I'm starting now to see and hear from friends who were initially okay. Their kids were okay. They picked them up. They got them home safe. And now a couple days later, it's sinking in, and they're not okay. Now those emotions and the feelings are coming out, and they're needing to talk and needing professional, a crisis counselor to help, and needing hugs. And I just can't even imagine being the parents of one of the 4 that were killed. They were murdered by this other 15-year-old.
Yeah.
And having to worry about bills and food and your other kids, and I just want to be able to help in some small way and give them, if it's any piece at all, to know that they have a little bit of financial help to pay the bills and put food on the table and just take the time that they need to heal and be with their loved ones, Yeah.
I mean, sometimes, in your deepest hour of need, like if you're stranded somewhere and people are looking for you, just hearing the helicopter blades from miles away will give you that hope to hang on. And if what we're doing tonight can at least do that for somebody, to give them that sound, that resonance of hope, that's out there, and people know that, there's people out there that like you, who care and want to be there for these people. I couldn't imagine what these people are going through, even in my wildest imagination. I mean, I can't even, so any help would be greatly appreciated. We definitely don't, we've never done anything like this before, so it's kind of new to, where it's like, how do we verbalize this, and we
especially being a slightly removed. Again, my kids are okay. They go to the sister neighborhood schools, but I have friends whose children were in the schools and know the victims and everything that they're going through. The churches I know are opening their doors. There's vigils happening all of the time. Some vigils are going good and some aren't. Someone had passed out at one of the vigils, and it created a ruckus.
Panic.
There was panic, a stampede, and
Yeah, it was really
and that was
bad.
just another thing that had, another.
You can't go on Facebook here without
Yeah.
seeing it. It's just there.
Yeah.
It's everywhere, and it's like it's always on your mind. And like I said, earlier, like when you hear about this in other schools, again, I feel for them, and it's awful, and it should never happen. Um, and but when the trembling hits closer to home, again with the earthquake scenario, example, it's just kind of, it's like, wow, and everybody always says the same thing. We never thought
Yeah.
it would happen here,
Yeah.
So
I was gonna just say one other quick thing. I know we have a whole show to do, but even the little things, when the kids had to run out of the building, when they had to leave, they left their coats. They left all of their belongings. Some of them left their cell phones. They still don't have them. The school's been locked down. It's been under investigation. The police have been in there, doing all of their searching and gathering evidence. And it's been on the news and on the radio. If you need a coat, if you need a phone, go to this church, go to this place, or whatever. They're handing out stuff like it's insane.
the basic things that you think that
Yeah.
like with your kids, oh, did you forget your coat or whatever? And I mean, it's just like just the things that you don't think about, they left behind, and it's just,
they're organizing this week a way for the people to get their personal property back, the students to get their personal property back, and so I just pray for all of the organizers that are doing this. They need wisdom, they need strength, they need courage to be able to get this almost seems like an insurmountable task done. So
and most of all, like the parents of the families, like even the extended families of these kids that are no longer with us, and the ones that are injured, they're not working. These people have not gone to work, obviously, and they have bills, they need food. I mean, everything's twice as much as it used to be. So, anything that we can send just to, feed a family for a couple days would be great. They're like, oh my gosh, we can eat, our fridge is bare, and we, what I mean?
They just don't have it in them to get to this grocery store or the restaurant and our community has been great. There are restaurants in the community that are donating proceeds and tips and space, and if the high school students come in, they'll get free coffee at places, and it's been wonderful, but I don't want these people to get tapped out either. It's going to take a long time to rebuild and to bring peace and harmony back in.
If everybody pitches in, it's all the less load that all of us have to carry,
Well, we're getting quite a few super chats, so I want to say hi to some people, and we'll thank you guys for the super chats. Initially, when we didn't have audio, JB50 Watt is with us.
Oh, hey, what's up, man?
Steve Evenchek is here.
Hey, Steve.
Sean Casey.
Hey, Sean.
Jay Croft. Hi, Jay.
Hey,
Thank you
what's
very
up,
much
Jay?
for telling us.
Thank you.
Audio.
Yeah, I was looking at the meter. I'm like, usually that's doing stuff, and it wasn't doing anything, so.
Braxel, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
Gutterman 54.
Gutterman, how you doing?
Mule Blues. I
Hey,
know. Reading
what's
lips
going on?
is difficult when you're this far away.
I know.
Johnny Romero.
Hey, Johnny.
Let's see. I already said Mule Blues, but hi again. CS, nice to see your name
Hey, what's
there.
up, Chris?
Jay Croft, thank you for the super chat.
Oh, thank
yes,
you.
prayers for all of the families in the tragedy. Scott Fulmer, thank you very much for the super chat. CS, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Johnny Romero, our thoughts and prayers go out to the families. Just a tragedy, and yes, words cannot express. Absolutely. Yeah. Gabriel Sanchez, hi man.
Hey.
Steve Shaheen, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you so much.
Aaron Lucas, thank you for the super chat. God bless all affected by the tragedy in Oxford. Thank you guys for doing it.
Thank you.
I don't even want to. I don't want to accept the thank you. It's not. It's nothing. It's the least we can do.
It's the least we can do. I mean, we're just trying to use our platform to help people best we can, and for what it's
helped
worth.
us through tragedies that we've had in our own lives, and just being able to use it for good is thanks enough. Travis, thank you very much for the super chat. My wife is a high school teacher out here in Oregon.
Oh.
These issues America has with this stuff is just beyond sad, infuriating, and yes, very sad.
It's getting ridiculous.
Yes, Meal Blues, PayPal sent. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Travis, again, when Sandy Hook happened and America didn't come together to try to fix it and stop it, I lost so much hope for America.
Well, we definitely need to come up with some solutions, you know. I mean,
Carmen54, thank you for the super chat.
thank you so much. Yeah.
And stressful, Travis. I got that. He meant to say sad, infuriating, and stressful.
Yeah. No, it is. It is, you know. I mean, I could go on and on about what I think, but I mean, that's not what tonight's about. Tonight is basically about let's help these people. And, you know, as far as what can be done about it, I mean, we're just hoping that people that are in charge will come up with better solutions. Again, it's a highly debated thing, so I definitely don't want to turn this into that because I want to keep it positive and keep it like, hey, let's get you warm and fed, and we'll talk about how we got here later. Let's take care of you.
Clean up the mess.
Yeah.
Paul Smith, how are you?
Hey, what's up, Paul?
Yeah, so it has been a sad week around here. He lives close as well.
Yeah, it really has, and I can't say too much because I'll get off on tangents. I probably shouldn't, but
it's all right.
But yeah, thank you guys so much. We knew we could count on you guys.
Yeah.
And just so everybody knows, at the end of the stream, what happens is as soon as I hit end stream, there's a screenshot that gives me a total of the super chats, and then that's exactly what I'll send them.
Okay.
And what the total
and whatever
is
comes in PayPal.
exactly.
And we'll post that. We'll post that next week, or we can put it in the community chat.
I'll put it in
whatever
the community. Yeah.
whatever the total is, and then we'll again show screenshots as well of where we put the money, where it was donated.
Yeah.
There's so many GoFundMe and things that are actually set up by the families that we can find the links super easy. But if I would rather, instead of doing GoFundMe, because then they take another chunk
I'd rather deliver it personally, you know, and just go. That way we don't have, you know, all this money getting by the time it gets to them, it's like, well, here's $1, you know. I mean, it's crazy. So, and again, I'm going to make up the difference for what YouTube takes out. So they take out 30%. But the super chat total that we see at the end is the actual total. Okay. And then YouTube will take their cut afterwards. So I'll have an actual total afterwards. Yeah. So, I'll know what to send them.
All right. Well, if you want to dig into the other stuff.
Yeah, I just need a minute.
I know you fired up the Mezzabarba for tonight.
Yes, I did. It's been a while since I played this amp, which is really a shame because it's very expensive.
And it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's really pretty and it's very expensive. And it's
I'm probably covering it up. Is it directly behind me? Or
well, you're very pretty and expensive too. So I guess it doesn't matter.
Yep, affording myself is not easy.
Yeah, yep. You have a very good taste, but it's very expensive taste in a lot of things. So yeah. Anyways, and Carrie will be chiming in from time to time tonight about the donations, only because people will come in late and they will wonder how they can help, and hopefully, you know, she'll just give you a quick tidbit of how to help. So that's all.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about future things that we have coming up, and I'll be playing some stuff for you guys tonight. Excuse me, as well. And we're just going to hang and keep it light, but keep it, you know, I mean, we'll do what we can. I mean, like I said, we've never done anything like this before, so
trying to do it tastefully and professionally.
Yeah, exactly. And we're just trying to, you know, keep this going and be very respectful of the situation as well. So
Travis says, I have to run to the store to make dinner, but I wanted to drop by to help out a little. I will try to hop on later and watch and chat.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy dinner.
Yes, enjoy dinner. We're having cod and squash tonight. Yeah.
Grilled, yeah.
Grilled, yes. It's gonna be awesome.
Brett Schauber, nice to see your name.
Hey,
Thank
what's
you for
up?
this super chat. He says, rock on, finally made it for a live show and wanted to help you with this need.
Thank you so much, buddy. It's good to see you here. Thank you. Really fighting it. What's really touching me is seeing you guys donate. I'm all right. Keep it together.
You can do this. You got it. You want me to pinch you?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'm gonna pinch myself. All right, so I've always been proud of this community, and I love this community very much, and we love going live on Sunday nights and Wednesday nights and hanging with you guys, and seriously, from the bottom of our hearts, we always have loved this community very much, and it's just nice when you see proof of, you know, how great you people are. And really,
I'm so sorry.
really gets me in the feels.
Gabriel Sanchez asked, are you only accepting super chats? No, Jarrod's PayPal is in the description. If you scroll up into the description, it's there.
Yeah.
PayPal they don't take out the 30%. So.
Yeah. I'll post exactly how much we've raised, including PayPal. As soon as the totals are there, I'll put that all in the community, section, and I will. Maybe we should just go together and find.
Sure.
I'm sure you're more in tune with what's going on as far as where to go, and we'll go somewhere together and drop it off and make sure that it's in the appropriate place, and all of it is sent to them.
Yes.
With no shave offs by other companies or whatever.
Right. Well, shake it off.
Yeah, I'm trying, man.
Let's talk about your Mezzabarba, and you've got your profiles are doing so well.
Oh yes,
Your new profiles, they're flying.
They're flying off the shelves, the digital shelves. Yeah, and I want to thank everybody for that very much. That has also very much, made me feel very encouraged. It's funny. I've been through a lot this year with different things, and it's amazing what just a simple act of kindness can do for you as far as encouragement goes. I mean, I've been wanting to do more profiles, and this really nice guy from across the pond, out of nowhere, reviewed my Badlander pack and gave it rave reviews and was like really cool about it. I've never met this guy. I just ran across it on the channel. We always watch the show, just parts of it afterwards, make sure the mixes are good, and I was doing that one night, and then it said next up is this, and I'm like, Badlander profile video, Tone Wars. I'm like, wait, what?
That's my name.
Yeah, I was like that. Oh my God! And then I instantly got nervous. I'm like, oh, I hope it's good, And the guy was very kind and was very complimentary of it, and so it encouraged me, and I was like, you know what? That's the kick in the pants that I needed. So the next day I went down here and made that pack. And I am grateful for that, and what even further made me grateful was how many people bought the packs and enjoyed them and let me know how much they enjoyed them. And I just love that, it really made me feel very, very encouraged. And I'm telling you, no matter how good or whatever place you think somebody is in their life, we all have our good days and our bad days. We all have our things that we're dealing with that are dragging us down a little bit. And you just never know when you walk up to somebody that you think might just have it all together, but deep down inside, they got stuff going on. And it's just a simple act of kindness just makes them go, I guess I'm going to be okay, and you go and you defeat that thing that's dragging you down, and you go out and some people never know that simple act of kindness, what you did for somebody. So it really helped me out a lot, and I'm very appreciative of all the sales, and it's making me want to do more. So I'm going to do volume 2.
You guys, he's been so encouraged.
Yeah.
So encouraged. He'll text me, I sold 3 more packs today. It's all worth it. I knew it would come around.
It was, and it was like, it was great, you know, and it just makes me want to continue doing it. And I'm the kind of person where, too, like, every time somebody encourages me or something like that happens, I don't rest on that and go, oh, well, I guess I've arrived.
Yeah.
I actually am the kind of person that's like, I don't want to let that person down and make them regret that compliment or whatever. So I'm going to work twice as hard to make sure I can continue earning that and make sure that that person, next time they sees me, they go, wow, you're still doing well, and I don't feel bad about that compliment. You know what I mean? It does not blow my head up at all. It really doesn't. So I work even harder, and I can't wait to release the next pack, because the next one's going to be sick. Yeah, it's going to be really good.
I'm excited to see your reaction when you do too. Scott Falmer, thanks for the next super chat.
Oh my God, thank you.
He said some additional funds to help covering the 30% that will be taken out of the first donation. It shouldn't have to come out of your pocket.
Thank you, Scott. Scott, you guys are all awesome. Thank you.
James Dunn, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
JB50 Watt, very much appreciated that you just do your best to help out people in need during a tragedy, but don't get into the weeds with politics or arguments about how to solve things. That's the way to do it.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we don't want to turn this into that, because again, it's like I said earlier, let's come on in, let's get you warm, let's get you fed, and, you know, let's talk about all that stuff another time, because we're here to meet your needs right now, you know, not to chastise or, you know, point fingers, because
there's enough of that
going on. Sometimes it's just nice to have some help, you know, and that's what we're here for. You know, we'll do that a different day not here.
Never on Tone Wars.
Yeah, never on Tone Wars, man. We're all about keeping it light and happy, and this should be a place for people to escape to and just forget about that stuff for a while. And even if there needs to be a time where we bring up a subject like this, which is hopefully going to be very rare, we want to do it in a positive way, you know.
Red Chopper says, dude, your profiles are killer.
Oh, thank you. I
use the Badass Boogie and the Herbert profiles every day.
Dude,
they sound
nice.
So kick-ass for sure. I love them.
Thank you, man. Yeah, if you, seriously, like, every time I do profiles, a new batch, I want them to be so much better than the one I did before that I'm ashamed of myself. Really, that's how much, you know what I mean? It's kind of like bands when they go in the studio, like, their mixes always get better and better and better, and they always look back at their old mixes and go, at the time, that was great, but we've really, you know, progressed, and that's kind of what I'm hoping for with the profiles. And I feel like with the volume 1 of the, what are they called? Get all the names.
Badass Boogie.
The brutal, the new ones. The Ultimate Brutal Metal Pack, or whatever it's called. It was hard for me to come up with a name for it, but yeah, that one was like, holy crap, man. I mean, and the thing is the Driftwood and the EVH Red Channel, they just profile like a champ. Yeah. I mean, it just came out as soon as I refined them, and then I play them through these monitors here when I'm done, and I was like, oh my God, these are great. I'm like, geez. And then I compare them to other people, I'm not going to name names because I don't do that, that are really big in the business, that have been doing it a lot longer than me, and to at least make sure that they stack up to that, you know, because, you know, it's all subjective, but at least quality-wise, I'm like, all right, I can release these, and they stacked up to it, and I'm like, yes, I'm releasing this pack, you know. So that was, I appreciate that very much.
Sean Casey says he saw the review and he was really amazed about the tones. I listened to the tones. It sounds really good.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Yep, and there's more Badass Boogie packs or profiles in that Volume 1 pack too. So, yep, I've learned a lot of things.
Do you have a Mezzabarba coming?
Maybe. maybe not. We'll see. Well, what's going to happen is on my next pack, I'm actually going to have a super secret pack.
Super secret. secret.
Super secret pack.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm not going to say what amp it is until you buy the pack, obviously. It'll be like a Cracker Jack
That's
box. Little
fun,
surprise.
yeah.
Right? So you're going to get the 3 amps again, 3 whole new amps with all new profiles.
But
I'm
they're
gonna,
super secret.
well, the 3 amps you'll know what those are.
Oh, but there's
the
a
fourth one.
I thought it was the mystery pack.
Yeah, that'll be a mystery pack where it's all
Ah.
super secret little Cracker Jacks
I
kind of
love that.
yeah prize in there for you. I'll have probably a little handful of profiles of an amp in there too. So yeah, that'll be kind of fun.
JB says, speaking of bands who improve their mixes over time, I listened to the album 9 by Circus Maximus after you suggested it, and it's amazing!
Yeah, that was one hell of a great sounding production there. I mean, if you listen to their previous albums, they do sound good,
Yeah.
but when they did 9, it was like the planets
All
aligned.
came together.
The music was great, and the mix, the guitar tones, everything was just beautiful, man. Yeah, it was really good.
Let's see. Jay Croft, congrats on the profile sales. Yeah.
Thank you.
Mule Blues, line 6 Spider. Line 6.
Yeah, for the profile amp.
Oh, yes. Brett Chavra, super secret spritzer.
Super secret spritzer pack. Yeah, we'll have something in there for people that they'll enjoy. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. So I'm probably going to do that from now on when I do a profile pack with the Ultimate Brutal packs. I'll put a secret little prize in there of maybe just a handful of profiles from an amp that I just choose randomly and go, I'll do 5 of this and just put them in there. Yeah, just something kind of fun, little mystery, for everyone.
Well, why don't you? You ready? Can you play? Are your fingers connected to your ducks? Are we good?
No, probably, but I mean, I'll play some riffs tonight for you guys.
Yeah.
I would be happy to.
If you're loving what you're hearing, please support tonight with the super chats. Jarrod will play, and if you can put it in your budget, all of the proceeds, not even the proceeds, every penny, all of it, and Jarrod is even going to... We'll split it. Yeah. Jared's gonna kick in all of the,
well, we'll make it happen one way or another.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
but it
we'll
will
figure
be donated to the victims and their families.
Yeah, we're happy to do that. So with that, let me fire up the cab. Boom! I love this system. It's so awesome. And then there's the amp.
If you choose to, instead of doing a super chat and want to just PayPal Jarrod a donation, go ahead and just say, PayPal sent. It's up in the description of the show, of the video, YouTube. I don't know. It's not a video. What do you call it? It's up in the description of the show.
Yeah, it's as far as the PayPal. Yeah, it's in the description. Yeah, it's underneath. They know where it's at. It's in the description under the video there. You just hit that little arrow down button. Yes. You hit X and arrow down, and then you'll see it.
Down.
Yeah, it's down in there.
Yep, but let's do them good.
Yeah.
Do them some good.
Yeah. So let me play a few riffs for you. I gotta warm up here. Give me a second here. This is the Mezzabarba Channel 1. Is it Channel 1? Channel 2. Channel 2. Yes. Channel 2. Channel 1's a clean channel. All right. 1 second. There, I got a little out of my
Got it
system.
Got it out.
Got a little out, yeah.
Thank you, Gabriel Sanchez. He sent PayPal.
Oh, thank you so much.
Sean Casey asked me if I liked Spirit Box, and Courtney can sing, and her growls are amazing. And honestly, I have not had a chance to check them out yet, but I'll let you know next week. After we rolled out of here, and then everything happened in the community, and
Yeah, it's been crazy.
our focus has been on a little different things this week. But
Yeah.
I will, and I'll give you an update next week. Sorry that I let you down.
Yeah, well, we can listen to it tonight during dinner.
There you go.
Is it dinner music?
If
Probably
there's
not.
growling involved, maybe not.
Well, we'll eat our food accordingly. We'll be hungry enough, so
Right.
yeah.
James Dunn. Let's see. Have the tune. I can't. I need my glasses. Let's see.
Oh,
Have fine-tuned the channels on this amp. It sounds like it anyway. Maybe have you tuned the channels? I don't
have
know.
you fine-tuned? Oh, maybe it's because this amp's still pretty new to me, and I feel like I have. I feel like maybe there's a little more fine-tuning I got to do, because I've done, like, I think 1 or 2 videos of this amp, and I haven't
I
had...
was on his case before we went live. He's like, I don't know that. I'm like, we have to practice.
Like, well...
Stop turning the knobs.
Stop turning the
We have
knobs.
practice.
But yeah, I think I'm there. I mean, I'll tell you what, like, sometimes with these amps, when you have this, a collection of amps, when you don't play one for a while and you come back to it, there's always that little fear in my head, like,
Was it as good as I
yeah,
remember?
exactly. Am I going to like it, And, dude,
Liking it?
yeah,
Good.
it's really thick.
Yeah.
This amp is very
I have
beefy.
to have my in-ears so low just to protect my ears from the
Yeah.
live thing that it's hard to... I'm not getting it.
It's so good. You're missing out, man. Turn them up to hear the amp in there. I mean, it's not gonna hurt you.
There it went.
Yeah, but it does sound amazing. I love this amp.
Dustin Finger, the amp is sounding brutal.
Thank you. It is. It's a big sounding amp. It's got a lot of great tone, and the notes are really thick. I really like the lead. You can hear the pick slapping the strings. I love that. Every time I can hear the pick slapping the strings, that paddling sound, I'm always like, oh yeah, oh yes, it's very good.
JB 50 watt Mezzabarba sounding sick.
Thank you.
Have you heard of Eric Steckel? Awesome player,
Yeah.
and he has a SIG amp with Mezzabarba now.
Yeah, Eric Steckel is ridiculous, man. That guy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, every time I watch his videos on Facebook, I'm like, yeah, I just want to burn my guitars.
Don't burn your expensive guitars. Shame.
I'll buy a cheap one and burn it.
Okay.
Yeah, that guy's so good, man. He's a ridiculous player, and he's got great. I love his style.
Yeah.
He's really, really good style. He's real tasty when he plays, and
Tasty.
tasty riffs, but they're all nasty. It's like tasty nasty. That's his style. Tasteful nastiness.
Kind of like a delicious mushroom.
Delicious mushroom.
Tasty
Yeah, that's what-
nastiness.
That's exactly what he wants to hear. Eric, you sound like a delicious mushroom. He'd be like, is that an insult?
Excuse me.
You sound like fungus.
Felipe, I just got here. Did I miss the good stuff? You may have missed the good stuff
Yeah.
if you didn't hear him play.
Oh, well, I'll be playing some more, and I'll probably just jinxed it. Let's do Disjointed. That's always a good,
Yeah.
thick, beefy song to test an amp with. Beefy. Yeah, Jay calls it Gravedigger. Maybe I should
It could be.
Maybe I should change it to Gravedigger. But all right, 1 second here, guys. There you go. A little disjointed for you. And you're going to hear, like, I have the gates really tight on this amp tonight. I'm having a ground issue in my basement, which I got to fix. And because of that, there's a weird hum in the amp, so I got to put the gates really, really tight on the Helix here to take that hum out. And because of that, sometimes when I'm hitting harmonics, you're going to hear like them not coming through very well. So that's kind of what it is. But anyway.
CS is speaking in code here. He says, have you mentioned to the community about what we talked about the other day pertaining to a certain color and a certain number? Can't figure it out. I'll give you a hint if you can't.
Color
and number.
Dude, you lost me. I really don't know. I forgot. I bet you it'll come to me when he gives me a hint. I'm sorry. I'm at a loss right now for a lot of things, so...
Sean Casey says their new album is pretty good. He must be talking about the Spirit Box.
Oh, yeah. I've heard of... That name sounds familiar. Yeah, it sounds familiar.
I'm going to hear him tonight, though.
Yeah, during dinner. We're going to be growling it up while we're eating our God, I guess. Why not, right?
J. Croft, Gravedigger!
Gravedigger!
It's an amp. A color and a number of an amp.
Color and a number of an amp. Oh, Red 7.
Red 7. Are you getting another amp?
Maybe.
You better sell some.
I am.
You better.
I got amps for sale. No, I'm going to get a Red 7 from Italy. Yes, I've been in.
What's with the Italian amps? You got the Mezzabarba.
Ta-da! Did you just hear why? Those Italians, man, they make some very good stuff.
The pasta and the amps.
They're very passionate people, and you can hear it in their products. So the Red 7 is supposed to be brutal as hell. So I can't wait to check that out. So I was in a Facebook group, and someone was talking about it, and I was like, man, that amp looks ridiculous. Looks really cool.
Ridiculous.
And I didn't know this, but the guy that responded to it, there's this guy that came on and responded to it and said, hey, judging by your profile pic, you should get the Leviathan. And I got this, my profile pic on Facebook is me standing in front of a bunch of flame pots on stage, during one of our music videos. And I was like, and I looked into it, and then I noticed I had a friend request from the same guy that made the thing. So I was like, oh, who's this guy? And he ended up being the owner of, Red 7. And I was like, oh, okay, so this is the guy. So then I started talking to him on Facebook Messenger. And and asked him a bunch of questions, and the thing is like, he was really cool because I even challenged some of the things, not like
tonight.
It's all right. Really sorry. Not like challenged what he was saying, but I was like, was it sound like this or that, and and we had a really nice back and forth about the amp, and he appreciated my questions, which I like. I love it when I'm giving somebody a bid on a house or whatever, and they're asking me the tough questions, because if I have answers for them, then I'm the right guy for the job. If I don't, then I'm not. And he had all the right answers for me, and I was like, all right, maybe I should look into this amp. So yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting one, and they look really cool, and everything I've heard on them so far is very good.
You know what? You probably don't want me to ask this, but I haven't asked since. Did you ever order your Kiesel on Black Friday?
It's coming.
You did order it?
Yeah, it's coming. Yep. I forgot to tell you.
You did. You forgot to tell me.
Yeah, I forgot.
No, we were waiting. You found a good Black Friday?
Yeah, they had a couple $100 off.
Okay.
Yep. So it was, hey, a couple $100.
Yeah.
And thanks for Todd, who told me that, Chicago Todd. He was like, hey, wait till Black Friday. So yeah, it's on its way. Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Bruce Clark. Hey, Bruce. Hi, guys.
Hey.
Nice sounding amp.
Thank you. That's good to see you.
I don't know what's up. I'm like being attacked by yawns right now.
Yeah, you better stop it.
Felipe, can you recommend a mid-priced metal guitar?
Do you need a whammy bar?
Do you need a whammy bar?
Do you need the wiggle stick? Because if you need the wiggle stick, that's I got to know. So metal guitar, I just need to know a couple things that you need, and then I can give you a recommendation for a mid-price guitar. I just want to. I'm one of those people. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions before I give you a recommendation because I want to make sure I'm giving you the right recommendation.
Sure. Wise guy had a chance to play the Engel Savage 120 and the EVH South 100 recently.
Oh.
You are going to cost me some cash very soon. Thanks for the content.
Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah, I've costed myself and others. Trust me, the karma comes all back on me too, because I have, as you can see, I've costed myself a lot of money. So.
But you can continue the good karma by sending super chats or sending a PayPal to Jarrod tonight. Again, all of the, I don't even want to say proceeds, but anything donated to Toe North tonight through super chat or through the PayPal link is going to be given to the victims' families of the Oxford High School shooting.
Yep.
We'll do it personally. We're not going to go, pick a GoFundMe. We're going to find something where all of it can go directly to them.
Every penny.
Yes.
Yep, and we appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what the show's about. I mean, I'm not here for manufacturers. I'm actually here for you when I'm doing recommendations. I'm not like a QVC channel for products. Everything I have on the wall here is amps that I like. It's not like I've said, hey, Engel, for $2,000 a year, I'll put your amp on my shelf and pretend I like it. No, I really do like it, and I bought it, so that's how it works. So when you get a recommendation from me, it's not paid for by the company who made that amp. I bought it, and that's what this channel's all about.
Felipe said yes, so yes, he needs a whammy bar.
Okay, so, I mean, the for a mid-price guitar, honestly, one of the ones that impressed me a lot are the. I guess I need to know what everybody's mid-price is different than others, but what's the price range? But I mean,
not 300 and not 3,000.
Yeah, is that what it is? Or
no,
is that
I made
you?
that up. Yeah,
you made it up.
CS says any made in Japan Ibanez.
Yeah, no, I was just gonna say that. Yeah, the Ibanez guitars from Japan are amazing. Go get one of those. Also, the Sterling, the Majesty Sterling guitars, they look like these. They got great pickups. They got the whammy bar, the locking trem, or the locking headstock. Good pickups. They don't have the piezo, but a lot of people don't need that. So those, I played one on the show several months ago, and I was impressed by it. I thought it played well, and it was a good guitar. When I first had my introduction to Sterlings, like 5 years ago.
JB guessed that.
But now they've gotten a lot better. At least the ones I played recently are a lot better.
JB said, I'm going to guess Jarrod may say a Sterling Majesty, and I would agree with that.
Yeah, the Sterling Majesties are definitely worth looking into. I would definitely recommend that, too.
His price range, he just put in $800 to $1,300.
Yeah, look for a Sterling. I think that's... Man, what is the price range of Sterlings? I don't have my phone with me, but... shoot.
It's all right.
Yeah, something like that, or an Ibanez, an RG, or, something like that. I played RGs for a while. And I think they're good guitars. Sometimes you got to put a little better pickups in them. It depends on what they come with. I haven't kept up on what they come with, but I was happy with them. When I was playing them, I think they're great.
Wise guy, regarding Oxford, I live local, and the situation is very sad and frustrating. Not sure what the answer is, but something has to be resolved. Sorry for the Debbie Downer. Let's hear some tones.
No, we appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for being here and for chiming in. I agree.
James Dunn, I just picked up a Harley Benton Amarok baritone, no whammy, but it's pretty metal.
Oh, nice. Nice, congrats, dude. Oh, Solar, too. That's another guitar that are really making their rounds in the reviews, and Ola's a great, YouTuber, and he's a great guy, so might want to look into a Solar. I know they've had a few issues with some cracks on the fretboards. I saw a couple things, but you know what? Excuse me. When you make a lot of guitars, there's going to be issues from time to time with them. It doesn't mean that all of them are going to have that issue. So, but yeah, look into those as well. I've heard good things about those, so that might be a good option for you too. Let me mute the mic for a second. I had a cough.
All right, feel better?
A little
You
tickle
need
here.
some water?
Well, I'm drinking a smoothie tonight, and there's a lot of greens in there, and they're getting stuck in my throat.
Yeah, that one looks nasty, not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty looking.
Bruce Clark wants to know how this amp compares to the EVH Stealth.
Ooh, I smell a shootout coming. Maybe I'll do it. We got Rocky Balboa over here, and then we got, Dolph Lundgren here. Let's see. Yeah, maybe I'll shoot them out. Honestly, I've never put them up against each other, so I'll do an episode for you on that. I will. You know what? I don't have my phone.
I'll screenshot it.
All right, thank you.
Go. You're welcome.
We'll make a note of that. I got episodes coming up. I needed to take some time off to clear my head, literally, and so I'm starting to feel the hunger to get back and start making some more episodes for you guys and for me, because I love doing it. It's just I needed to. Excuse me, I needed to take a break there after all the work I did this year. But yeah, shootouts, all kinds of stuff's coming.
Let's see. Wise Guy says was very impressed with the Solar Evertune, was super cool for rhythms.
Oh yeah, if I was a rhythm only player, Evertune's the way to go. Those bridges, you can actually set it up so even when you bend the string, it doesn't change tuning.
I'm really sorry.
That's okay. It's all right.
I must need food because I am drinking a ton of water.
Yeah.
It's just the food.
Oh, you're getting ready for the comp dinner. Yeah.
Mark's Guitars, Beards, and a Kemper Profiling amp.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hi. CS says picked up a used MIJ Ibanez for sub 800, and they're fantastic mod platforms. I always yank the stock pickups and make it my own. Yeah,
they're that's the thing. Like, you can get a good deal on a used guitar and go get upgraded pickups, and you're done. Like, get the pickups that come in the Majesties and put those in your guitar. I'm telling you, these pickups are fire, man.
What were they again?
These are, you had to ask. I think it's the...
Because they're going to ask.
Yeah, I think it's the Sonic Ecstasy pickups. It's either that or it's the Rainmaker and the... Chris knows. What are my pickups, Chris? I always forget. I'm like, I get my...
It's crazy, all the useless information that he has in his brain.
Yeah, I do. I have a lot, but then there's details that I just don't remember. So, yeah. So, Chris, thanks for in advance for posting that, because Chris knows. He's like, yeah, you got these. I'm like, thanks, man. I always forget, man, every time.
All right, you want to play something else?
Yeah, let me do Out of Nowhere. Let's see how this song, or how this amp sounds with Out of Nowhere. This is a pretty brutal song, so let's see if it's got the chugs. 1 second. go.
Thank
Little
you.
out of nowhere for you.
That came out of nowhere.
Kind of did, didn't it? Yeah, this amp's got the chugs, that's for sure. And I love the lead tone. It's nice and buttery and smooth, and it's beautiful.
Let's see. Sonic Ecstasy.
Yeah, Sonic
Maybe
Ecstasy.
said that.
So those are the pickups. Yep.
Justin Cox wants to know, do you like Fishman pickups?
I haven't tried them yet. Good question. I've see a friend of mine's got them in his guitar, and he really likes them a lot. I mean, pickups are such a subjective and very. It's like one of those things, you know. Some people like certain ones, some people don't. You know, but the Fishmans, I've always heard good things about them. But I love these pickups so much. Like, I don't even want to chance it. I don't even want to pull them out and.
Just like the peanut curry at...
Yeah.
What's the...
At Siam Fusion.
Siam Fusion.
Yeah, the peanut curry is ridiculous there.
Go there and get the same thing every time.
Yep, either that or Drunken Noodle.
Yeah,
Drunken Noodle's good too. Yeah, but yep.
Let's see, Wise Guy. Solar. That bending with no pitch change blew my mind. Can crush the strings with no warble.
Isn't that weird?
Illuminators. CS said Illuminators.
Oh, Illuminators. Okay. All right. So
it's not Sonic Ecstasy. They're Illuminators.
Illuminators. Yeah, that's what I have. I have to remember that. Illuminators.
Illuminators. Illuminati.
Illuminati pickups. This is what you have now.
Brett Shopper says, I just put the Fishman Fluence Open Core Classics in my Les Paul Traditional, and they sound fantastic.
Nice. Yeah, I keep hearing good things about them.
Mark's Guitars and so on and so forth says, soon to be released, the Mezzabarba Eric Steckel signature amp.
Mark's Guitar and so on and so forth.
It's like this one! His name.
Mark, what's his name?
Who's it and what's its galore.
It's like so dismissive.
Thingamabobs.
Mark, what's he whoosy?
Now you make me feel bad. Guitars, beards, and a Kemper profiling amp.
He gets it. I'm just making fun of you. No, that's cool. The Eric Steckel amp. You know what I should do? I should talk to Pierangelo and see if he'll let me review that. You know, I think that would be cool. Yeah, I'd love to review it. You know, Eric Steckel's sick. That guy's an amazing player, man. I'm sure that's going to be a good amp.
Now CS and JB they're arguing about what pickups you have. They're going back and forth. No, it's not. It's the Sonic Ecstasy.
This is the Majesty.
Saw them with my own eyes.
Yeah, this is the Majesty Monarchy series. So whatever's on there, that's what I have. And I love these pickups. From the bottom of my heart.
Brett Chopper says, absolutely killer playing, brother. Sounds incredible.
Oh, thanks, man. I hope I don't disappoint with my next one.
And Mark's Guitar says, I'm going to change it. Mark's Guitars and Thingamabobs.
I'm going to change it. Just be Mark. But then we won't know who you are because it's just like you're Mark. There's a billion Marks out there. So
Marks and all the stuff.
Mark blah blah blah.
I can't have Carrie making fun of me with all the emoji faces.
No, keep it, man.
I'm glad you're taking it well and not offended. I did not mean to be dismissive.
No, it just
It's a mouthful.
What did you call him again?
Mark's Guitars and so on and so forth. So on and so forth.
It's like you're introducing somebody. Oh yeah, this is Mark's Guitar and whatever. All your other crap. Yeah, that's who this is. You know?
Everybody can read it. It's right there.
It's funny. No.
So sorry. I'm in trouble later.
Oh no,
I can feel it.
Yeah, your piece of cod's gonna be this big now. You can have one little bite.
No dinner for Carrie.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I'll say, here's your cod, and so on and so forth. Enjoy.
Gunnerman 54 says, I didn't like the Sterling Majesty. That's just my opinion. It felt like a toy to me. But again, that's just me.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate you chiming in. And honestly, like the first time I played a Sterling, I did not like it. But this was 5 or 6 years ago. And when I had the Sterling Majesty on, at Motor City. They're like, yeah, take it home, tell us what you think. I was like, dude, this thing's actually pretty freaking good. I would recommend it to somebody who's, if you're on a budget and you can't spend $3,500 on a guitar, this is actually a pretty good guitar, and but really it depends. It really does. I mean, you can, they say, I haven't done this, the whole blind test where I can feel the quality of the guitar. Let's see here, but there is truth to what Roderick's saying there, because some guitars you do pick them up and you're like, dude, where's the Fisher Price sticker? So I do understand, I do get that, everybody's different.
J. Crop says, having the classics put in my Les Paul, have the moderns and kill switch, engage Fisherman in my other guitars, and love them.
Fishman, not Fisherman. You gotta get your glasses, girl.
Do. In like a week and a half, they'll be in.
Yay!
Oh no! Do I have to wear them on the show?
Probably.
Can I blow this up?
Yeah.
I can't blow it up.
No.
Nuts.
Nuts.
I'll just have to put that over here so I can see
guess
it.
So. You gotta wear your glasses.
No. They're for working.
Are they gonna be big, goofy looking ones? Yeah.
They're like big cat eye ones.
Yeah, big cat eye ones.
On the top
black rims.
And the wire down here.
With the little chain. No, children, stop running in the hole.
I've reached the point in my life where, like, if I'm looking down and then I look up,
everything's blurry.
This is blurry, and then I look back down and then this is blurry, and I can't see anything. So I go to the eye doctor this week and I'm telling him about it, and he's like, "How old are you?" I'm like, 46. And he's like,
46.
Yep, that's when it happens. Your eyes, fun fact, actually it's a not so fun fact, between 40 and 60, your eyes get progressively worse.
Nice.
Not that you're going to be blind, but they just, over the years, are going to start declining, and then they stop at 60. And unless you have some type of health, medical condition, or like medication that you're on that affects vision, eyesight, or whatever, your eyes stay the same from 60 until you kick the can.
Oh, you kick the can. Wow.
Kick the bucket? It's bucket or can?
Either. It doesn't matter at that point. You ain't going to be here anymore. Yeah. Wow, so, man.
I guess you're closer to your eyes not changing than any more than me.
You are really not having. You're gonna just right now. You went from a little piece of cod to no cod and just squash.
I don't want just squash.
I'm gonna squash you.
That's funny. Mark's and all of the other stuff says. And so, so on and so forth is what I said. That's what you should change your name to. Mark, so on and so forth. Where are the Sterlings made? As if that necessarily matters these days.
I think it's made. I think they're made in America.
Yeah.
Man, I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that, because I did call them when I was interested in getting them, and I talked to somebody over there, and I'm like, well, all right, so what are these? I mean, I said, look, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I'm just going to ask you some frank questions, and please don't be offended. I said, are these kind of like a knockoff? And he goes, no. He goes, people ask us that all the time. No big deal. He goes, they're licensed. It's all licensed. He goes, it's fine. It's all, it's under the umbrella. It's all spec'd the same, except we're just doing them in a different factory. Uh-huh. Now, I will say, as you can see, the bridge cover here is not on the Sterling, so it's kind of open where you can you can see where the strings come through. Yeah. And it's not as so there's that little detail, and of course they don't have the piezo and stuff like that, but they look a lot the same, and the feel, at least when I played the the one I played recently, I thought it was really good. I mean, is there a difference between it and the Majesty Monarchy? I mean, yeah, there's a slight difference. I mean, I could, but it's not. But again, you're looking at these are like almost $4,000 now, like $3,500 or something. So if you're looking for something,
surprised they are $4,000 now with the inflation.
They might be. It's been a while, but yeah. So if you're looking for a budget guitar, I mean, there's some good options out there for you, but. But if you like the Majesty look and feel, the Sterling might be a good idea.
I think JB and CS finally settled on Sonic Ecstasy. GCS says, I digress. He went to the website and JB is right.
You need to have your little glasses on and go, no children.
I know. Brett Schauber says, absolutely killer playing.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Bruce Clark thinks I would look cute in glasses.
Yeah,
I'm going to try.
She's going to try. We'll see. We'll actually do a test. When are you getting them?
Great. Last week they said 2 weeks, but they come in a little early last time I ordered some, so maybe this coming week.
All right. Well, we'll see.
This Sunday or next Sunday.
Yeah, you have to wear them for at least half the show. Otherwise, you're going to get everybody's names
They're
wrong.
not glare-proof. You'll see a big glare.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm just coming out with excuses. My eyelashes will hit them.
Yeah, wait. Is the barometric pressure going to be... They don't
I'm
work.
just going to swipe that thingy.
Yeah, they don't work in basements. No, it's my tablet.
Well, I can borrow it.
No.
It's not even using it. I could be holding that big old jalopy and reading just fine.
Jalopy.
Yeah.
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 We shall see. We shall
Let's
see.
Brett says ESP makes some nice guitars too.
Yeah, there's a lot of good affordable options out there.
JB, because JB knows more than CS.
Yes. Yeah, Chris.
He says, when I played a Sterling Majesty at Guitar Center, it said made in Korea.
Ah, okay. Good to know. Yeah,
I'm sorry, CS. I'm in big trouble tonight.
Yeah, she's making fun of everybody.
Go in the corner, Kenny. Go to the corner.
Where's our dunce cap? Doink.
Dunce glasses next week.
Exactly.
All right.
Well, maybe I should make a dunce out of myself and play this next one.
1 second, 2 comments. Justin Cox, $1,500 guitar will have imperfections.
Yeah.
For the price you are paying for attention to detail more than anything. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true, and that's the thing, like with the whole budget thing, is there's gonna have to be some exceptions there. But if you've never owned, a really expensive guitar, you're probably not gonna know what you're missing, so it's not a big deal. I mean, honestly, these guitars are amazing, and the first time you play them, you know that they are, but it really takes, I would say, several weeks for you to really appreciate it, you know what I mean? Where you're like, because it takes time to acclimate to that quality and that feel and all of the, changing the strings a few times on them and realizing how easy it is and how well they stay in tune and all that stuff. And then all those little things that you go through with a guitar, it takes several months, or several weeks at least to do. And then that's when you really learn to appreciate it. And then you go into a more of a budget guitar and grab that. And then you can feel and hear the differences. You really can. Roderick's right about that. I mean, you could definitely feel that. But again, that whole affordable part comes into play where it's like, well, if you're driving, a cheaper car, it's definitely not going to be as comfortable or handle as well as a Cadillac. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is, Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat, Dean Harkness.
Oh, thanks, man.
I haven't seen your name in a minute.
Yeah, he's been busy.
What are you busy with?
He's busy
moving.
ignoring us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hiding.
Well, he's yelling at me tonight. He's a bad Carrie. In the super chat. Well, Dean, if you haven't been here the whole time, your super chat is going to go to the victims of the Oxford High School shootings families.
Yes, thank you.
So all of our super chats and any PayPals that are sent to Jarrod's link will be donated to them. We're trying to do our little part to help out in my community, small part of my community.
Yep, and we appreciate it very much.
Yeah.
Very, very much.
Let's see. Guarv Lama, good morning.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
How are you?
Guarv's having tea right now, I bet.
Some tea.
Yep, in
Morning
India.
tea.
Yep, he loves that tea over there, man. I love the chai tea they have over there.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, yeah.
I think somebody, I can't remember who, but earlier when we were talking about you ordering your Kiesel, I think they asked what model you got. Do you remember?
It's the Aries neck through. Yeah, the Aries neck through is what I ended up getting. Yep. Man, don't ask me all the deets. Trying to remember everything.
Can't even remember this deet.
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't even remember the pickups on this thing, but I had to deal with it over the phone because I'm not getting a tone knob. So anything that's not available on their website, you can't order it and then call them afterwards and go, oh, my order this? oh, take this off and change.
You
They'll be
can't.
like, no, you can't.
Oh.
That's it. So anytime you order something there and you don't see the option on the website, you got to call and order it through them. So.
Dean Harkness, wow, really? I haven't kept up enough. I'm
Oh.
not sure what. Maybe it was it about the school shootings?
Yeah, that's probably what it was.
Yeah.
Dean's been busy. He's been a busy guy.
I see. Yeah.
Yes.
So we live in the sister city. My kids do not go to Oxford High School. They go to the middle school of the sister city, but I do have friends who have children in Oxford High School and that know the victims and their families, and our community has just come together this week, and I just wanted to do my part, do something, hopefully it's going to be something that has an impact, even if it's just providing enough money to provide food for the family for one day. There's several families, 4 of them had passed away and stuff. So, watch the news. You'll know what I'm talking about if you're not familiar with it. But it did hit close, super close to home in my community here in Michigan.
Yep.
Let's see. CS, have a seat and let me tell you a little story. The older MIJ Ibanez guitars are prestige quality, and I think they feel and play better than my ESP. So there. And Paul Smith says, my diet keeps getting restricted. Yeah. I gotta be nice now. Call, rein it in.
You're going to be down to a little crumb tonight.
Sean says, at least with glasses, you look smart. Aw,
Yeah.
that was not very nice. I guess I deserve it. I've been pretty mean tonight.
I'm smart. I'm very smart.
You look good in your glasses, too, and they help your eyes feel better. Where are your glasses?
Yeah, they're upstairs.
You need to start wearing those suckers.
I won't look too good now.
You paid for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Your
Well, I just
eyes are
feel
red.
I feel nerdy. My eyes are red.
Yes.
Yeah,
You should
they're
put your glasses
a little
on.
red. Yeah, my eyes get tired now because they're working hard all
You
day.
don't look nerdy in your glasses.
I feel like I do though. I feel like I do.
And this whole thing doesn't bother you at all, but glasses bother you.
Exactly. Yep. The sleeveless nerd.
Let's see, Brett Chopper. I want a Jason Becker signature model. Bad guess.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. That's a cool guitar, man. With the numbers on it. That's what I need, so I know where I'm at all the time.
You need the names.
Yeah.
Sonic Ecstasy.
Yeah, I need everything labeled, including the notes. That way I'll know. E? Oh, I know where that's at.
Yeah.
It says right here.
You want to play us something?
Yeah, I'm going to try to not screw this one up. This
Don't
one's
screw it
always a
up.
challenge. Here comes the hum. All right, 1 second here, guys. I played that one better, but that was all right.
You
It
did
was
fine.
okay. Yeah, I made it.
At least they didn't have to hear me sing it this time.
Yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, tell them the story about your awesome voice tonight.
I know. I was gonna sing a couple of songs and tie it into the fundraiser, and we went through it several times, and my voice was given out. I'm still hoarse from.
Yeah.
Just hoarse.
You were like, there were a couple notes, man, that was like, remember, what was that?
It actually sounded like my speaking voice, and then it would cut into a whisper. And
What was that movie? Pitch Perfect. Remember the chick with the nodes? That moment was like, all right. Yeah, I guess you're not singing tonight.
Yeah, I was bummed. I wanted to, but
You went full Barry White there.
y'all don't want to hear that. I swear, I gotta get some like vitamin infusions or something.
Yeah.
And
Whenever you get sick, man, it's like 2 months afterwards where it's
3
like,
months of. Yeah, my daughter this morning's like, "Mom, I'm getting a sore throat." I'm like, "Go back downstairs. I cannot afford another 3 months."
I banish you to the basement.
Yes, I don't care.
I will slide your food
Throw
under the
some
table.
food down and
Here's a loaf of bread, some lunch meat.
Not M&Ms. I meant vitamins. Sure, M&M vitamins.
You're such a good parent. Here's some M&Ms.
Dude,
I'll see you in a
when
few
it
weeks.
takes me 3 months to recover from a respiratory illness, I
Yeah.
can't chance it.
I know. And then she can't sing forever, so it's
Ugh.
like, yeah.
Nuts.
Yep. I make enough mistakes on the show. I don't need her doing it, too.
Christopher says, Nerds Without Sleeves. Sounds like a punk band. Yeah.
Nerds Without Sleeves.
Bruce liked that song.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was a challenge, man. It's a fun one to play.
CS says, I shouldn't divulge certain findings. Now everyone's going to go hunting down the older Ibanez on my days and jack up the prices.
Yeah, exactly.
You got
Chris
the
is
hiccups?
yeah, I got the hiccups. You got the yawns, I got the hiccups.
Yeah.
Yeah, Chris is a huge guitar collector, so he's got a huge collection of guitars.
Guitars?
Yep.
Dean Harkness, stupid phone won't work. I went to send more than $5. That's awful. I'm going to keep trying.
Well,
If
thank
you
you.
want to, Dean, if it's easier, just use the PayPal link in the description. It'll go right to Jarrod.
Yeah.
And,
Yep.
yeah.
And I'll keep it all on the up and up. We'll
Yep,
send
we'll
you guys
post it in the
proof.
community section. The amount, the two amounts combined
Mhm.
from Super Chats here tonight and PayPal.
Mhm.
And then we'll send you like receipts or whatever that
Exactly.
we get of where
And
we donated it.
for the rewatch too, I mean, what I'll do is I'll wait a few days before we go down and drop it off, because just in case for the rewatch people want to send money, we can all.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll send it. We'll go down there Monday or something.
Tomorrow or
What's
that's
today?
not a few days. This
Today's
is
Sunday. Yeah.
Maybe Wednesday.
Yeah, maybe
or-
Wednesday or something. We'll do it. Yeah, that way it's got time, because on the rewatch people might want to send PayPal stuff. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Let's see. Bruce loves the chords. Thank you. Brett Schauber, freaking awesome, dude.
Thank you, man.
Let's see.
Appreciate
Steve
that.
Wilhart, always enjoy your playing. Great stuff.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, guys. It really means a lot.
Neil Blues, Japanese Strats and Charvels were on par with the USA models.
Yeah, the Japanese stuff, man. I mean, they make some great stuff, man. In that one factory where they make a lot of the Prestige Ibanez, man, those were great. I forget the name of the factory. It's one of those. I'm sure you guys know.
Mm-hmm.
I suck at names lately. So, but yeah, that factory, man, they make some great stuff in there. They really do. Yeah, Japan's on it.
Mm-hmm. Sean agrees that I would look good in glasses. I guess you'll find out as soon as he's
We will find out. Everybody's gonna unsubscribe.
Felipe, you're playing through a ballsy amp, but you're playing as buttery smooth.
Oh.
It just sings.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, this amp is great. I really appreciate that. Yeah, this is a really, really inspiring amp to play. It's got a lot of unique texture to it. I'm really liking it. You know.
Yeah.
If you like the Soldano kind of era of amps and a little bit of Friedman type of flavor, but you want something that's unique, I'd say that the Mezzabarba is definitely for you. I mean, they're built. I mean, everybody knows they're impeccably built. I mean, even the solder joints are like smooth and they're perfectly built. And I love the tone, and I love the fact that it's all MIDI switchable. So
Yeah.
like everything I'm doing here tonight it's all MIDI switchable. Like I'm on, I got hiccups going on here big time. You heard one coming
It's
up
like a frog
coming
there.
up the elevator there. Yeah, but I go from channel 2 to channel 3 for the leads, you know, and it really does do a great job with all the features and everything. And these amps are just gorgeous. I mean, they're built so well, and that's the thing. Like, I'm going to do a episode on the 5 amps that disappointed me the most.
Why? You're killing me tonight.
The 5 most disappointing amps that I've ever played, and I'm going to do the 5 amps that I like the most. Got that coming up, and but I want to do an episode about expensive amps, and I wish I might even call it Dear Amp Builders or something like that, because I just think if you're going to charge that much money for an amp, there's amps out there that cost as much as the Mezzabarba does, but they don't have half the features, you know, and it's like, why would I buy that when I could buy a Mezzabarba if I'm going to spend that kind of money and have MIDI and all these other cool things like the negative feedback and just all that stuff? It's just such a cool amp. So, yeah, for sure.
Gorv Llama, Carrie looks slimmer. Am I on a diet? Nope.
Nope. She's eating some cod tonight.
Right. Thank you. No, I guess. My hair's not red anymore. Maybe that's making a difference.
It's kind of purpley up here.
A little bit.
Yeah, but I don't think you see it on the camera.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. There's a little bit of violet purple in there.
Yeah, it looks really good, but it's too bad the camera doesn't pick it up.
Yeah. Let's see. Mule Blues. Smash the thumbs up. Yeah, thank you, Mule. Go ahead. X out of the live chat. Hit the thumbs up and come back in. Kimball, running late, but you made it.
You made it.
Glad you're here. JB, it was, he was answering somebody else. Let's see. J Croft. Okay, I've moved out to the garage to enjoy a stogie.
Oh, what are you smoking tonight, Jay?
He says, I've got a cozy little lounge there.
What you smoking?
Yeah. Let's see. I gotta scroll back up a bit. JB, Jarrod, have you played the Petrucci Ibanez guitars? Those look like great guitars.
Oh, the Picasso, one.
Yeah,
I haven't played that one. No, I wish I did have a chance to do that, but no. No, good question though.
Dean Harkness, I definitely will. I have a niece in Warren and don't know what's wrong with people, but WTF. Let me figure this out. We want to help as much as we can.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Very much appreciate it.
Paul Smith, cute. Gotta check it out. Bruce, how much is one of those amps? I'm afraid to ask.
Well, the Mezzabarba Trinity, I believe, is around $4,000. Yeah, and yeah, it's hand built in Italy by Pirangelo.
By who?
His name is Pirangelo.
Oh, I thought you were trying to do a Michelangelo thing.
Well, it looks like it was Michelangelo, but yeah, so like it's all hand built by him. They have their own transformers in it too. You know, Masati transformers. What?
Paul Smith says cod sounds like diet food, right? If it's not deep fried, it's diet. But
good.
It's delicious.
It's good in the air fryer.
Such a good cook.
Thank you. I do all right, you know.
Sorry I cut you off.
That's all right. So yeah, all their components are it's all them. They don't outsource things. I mean, it's all their stuff, and they're impeccably built. They're beautiful. You can get them customized. Like I got this one customized with the purple lights in it, and I got the burgundy snakeskin Tolex, which I think looks amazing. Yeah,
it does.
Yeah, it's just a sick amp, and there's a lot of features on it. You know, it's all MIDI programmable. Every feature on here is MIDI programmable, and it has a negative feedback on it that you can adjust to give it more bite or less bite. I mean, it's just a very, very tweakable amp. A lot of good stuff. The effects loop is great. I mean, it even has a boost in the gain for the channel 1, which is a clean, where you can get into a breakup, kind of edge of breakup sound, or channel 2, which is a rhythm channel. I got the boost on there as well because I paid for it, so I turned it on. And then the lead channel is just fire, straight fire, but it's really good. It's kind of a cross between an updated version of a Soldano, and the updated, what I mean by that is it's got just is better voicing and more features, you know, and is voiced modern. And a little bit of a hint of maybe a Friedman in there, but I think a better version, in my opinion. Friedman's are great amps, don't get me wrong, but they just don't work for me. They don't work for my riffs. But every time I play the Mezzabarba, I'm like, yeah, this is, I can deal with this easily, you know. And price point.
CS says you better not bring the twin jet into it, Jarrod.
How do you know? How do you know? Yeah, it might be on there. I don't know.
Gunnerman says he didn't know how to dial it in. Laugh out loud. Guarp Llama, I think the older Ibanez Prestige had better quality than the newer ones that are available today. I see people using the older Ibanez for more than 15 years.
Old school like the old school,
That's
baby.
right.
That's how it works, man.
Bruce likes my hair. Thank you. I like it too. I think you like it better this way too. I mean, the red was good.
The red was good. It was good, but you had it for how long?
It was a little over a year.
Yeah. And it was good. I still think you should do it again, but it's nice to change it up and then go back, you know. I like the purple.
I like it too.
Every time we went somewhere though, she was like a
when
star.
It was red, every time we went anywhere, restaurants, stores,
Didn't
wherever.
Yep.
Oh, I love your hair.
Yeah, she was like a famous person everywhere we went, and it was her hair that was famous.
It was my hair that was famous. Yeah.
Yep. Every woman was like, "Oh my God, your hair's beautiful." The camera didn't do it justice. Seriously, like it looked really good.
Well, thanks.
She got a friend in the business.
Yeah.
And she good.
Let's see, Guarp. I believe Marco. I can't say that. Marco Sfagoli.
Yeah, that guy's sick.
Mezzabarba amps nowadays.
Nowadays, yeah, that guy is a great guitar player too. I think he played on a couple of James LaBrie's solo albums, and he is one hell of a guitar player. Yeah.
Jay says red is best. I may be biased though, right? Coming from a natural ginger.
Of course. Did Jay say what he's smoking?
Yeah, he did. Liga Privada Papas Fritas. He's got a Papa Frittata out there.
I'm smoking a Mezzabarba tonight.
A Papa Frittata.
A Papa Frittata, how about a Mezzabarba? Yeah, I'm going to be having something good tonight after the show. I know that. After COD, I'm going to have me a big old fat stogie.
What power... Bruce wants to know what power tubes are in it.
Oh, God, you had to ask me that. Oh, they are 6L6, and they are Amp Doctor.
They're silver.
Yeah, they're glass ones with little lights in them. I'm smart. Yeah, they're Amp Doctor 6L6. I went 6L6, and when I talked to Pierangelo about it, he's like, what do you play? I'm like, you know, he said, I saw your show. I'm kind of guessing like your metal, you know, prog. He goes, I would go with the 6L6. And I'm like, hey, you're the master. And I think he was right. I'm not really an EL84 guy or EL34 guy. I don't know. They're good, but I just love the 6L6 better. In fact, I do have an episode coming up now that I'm starting to, you know, get hungry to do them. I'm going to switch my ELs to 6L6s in my Badlander, and I'm going to do an episode about that. They've been sitting on my bench over there for like 6 months. Yeah. So it's about time, man.
Well, we've got about another 5 minutes. This went by quickly tonight,
wow,
but if you want to donate to the families of the Oxford High School shooting, the victims' families. I can't get it out.
Yeah.
You get about 5 minutes to do that. Jarrod's PayPal is in the description at the top if you'd like to do it that way, or you can send us a super chat. And if you need to ask any questions, shoot those over.
Shoot them over. Meanwhile, I'll play Night
something.
Terrors.
Yeah, Jay says it's a beautiful cloud of tobacco.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, let me do Night Terrors, and then we'll hang out for a couple minutes afterwards and wrap it up. All right.
Good.
1 second.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you for playing that.
Oh,
Thank you
you're
for
welcome.
writing that.
Thank you. Yeah, it's nasty, isn't it? It's like one of my
Super
favorites.
nasty.
Yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite songs. Yeah, it's it's always fun to play that one. It's a challenge, and it's just gnarly.
Jay, who is it? Jay Croft. Those whispers got his dog's attention.
Yeah.
I love it.
Kylo was going nuts over there on that.
CS says,
funny.
hush your mouth about those EL34 tubes, Jared. Hush your mouth.
Hush your mouth.
Yeah.
Shut up, fool.
Bruce Clark says, love you guys. Take care. Yes,
Thank you. You too.
too.
Thank you. Right back at you.
JB, I think I actually like the EL34s better in the Badlander, but I will be interested to hear your opinion.
Yeah, I can't wait to try them out, man. Some amps are just dialed in for those, like the power section and everything, and the voicing is just dialed in for that, so they just sound better, but we'll see. You know, we shall see.
Dean Harkness says, Jared, I'll get with you this week. Sorry I'm so late. I've been going nonstop. I definitely want to help the kids, even if I have to Western Union.
Oh,
You don't have
gosh.
to Western
Oh,
Union
dude.
it.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you very much, Dean. No worries, man. I
Yeah.
get it. I had a busy year myself. I totally understand, man. I dropped the... and I'm not saying you did this, but I did. I dropped the ball on a lot of things this year because I was either too tired or too busy. So I can relate.
Let's see. Night Terrors is awesome. It is.
Oh, thank you.
Great live stream. Have a good night and a good week. Best wishes.
Thank you. You too. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got new songs coming. I know I keep saying that, but it takes me a while to get them tight. It really is like even Night Terrors. I'm finally starting to get used to playing it live. The first time I play any of my new songs live, I'm a bag of nerves, man. Because the last thing I want to do is give you the bad first impression.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So sometimes I even chicken out and do a pre-recorded version of it. Go, here's my new song, push, and it's a pre-recorded version that took me 80 takes to get right. So.
Lee
Yeah.
Maxwell asks, are you running an attenuator when going into the cab here?
Nope. I am blowing this house to pieces right now. I mean, it's probably about 90 decibels down here right now. I'm not kidding you. The cab's right behind me. And we both got in-ears in, so we don't hear. These are really good in-ears. They're sealing out all the noise, but you can feel it. I'm wireless, so
I'd be mad. If I didn't have them in,
yeah.
I'd be super mad at him.
It's loud. And the thing is when it's so loud down here that when I go upstairs with my wireless, I'll do some palm mutes and chugs, and you can feel the floor shaking. I'm like, yeah, my cats are probably like, could you please stop?
Brett Java says, always a great time. Love your playing, dude. Absolutely
Thank you.
killer talents. You know.
Appreciate it very much. Thank you so much.
All right. Well, it is 9:02.
And you starving.
And I'm starving.
Yeah.
We just want to thank everybody that donated again. Thank you so much.
Yes.
It's going to feel so good to be able to take this in and know that we all have done a small part.
Yes.
Something, well, big, but small in the big picture of
Yeah.
what has happened.
Yep.
And thank you guys for being a part of it. I'm so proud of our community.
I am too. Thank you guys so much. Seriously, it really means a lot to us. And if it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't have an amazing Sunday night every week. And I wouldn't have awesome Wednesday nights with you. And these fine people that need the help wouldn't be getting it. So seriously, it's all because of you guys. Thank you so much. God bless you guys. And seriously, very much appreciate every single one of you.
Yep.
You
Felipe,
know.
our next show is just Jared on Wednesday nights. He goes on at 8 o'clock
Yep.
Eastern Central Time. And then we're live together every Sunday night at 7 o'clock Eastern Central Time.
Yep.
Or
That's-
Standard. Sorry,
yeah.
Eastern Standard Time.
Now it is, yeah.
Sorry. EST.
Yeah.
Standard Time.
That's how we roll. So again, God bless you guys. And like I always say, every day's a gift.
And thank you for sharing part of your gift with us and to the victims' families.
Yes, thank you. God bless every one of you. Thank you so much. We will see you all very soon. You guys take